Well, what do you think? Too much or just perfect? She asked, her grin as wide as ever. You could not help but laugh, shaking your head. Sophia had been your closest friend since freshman year. Loud, dramatic, always full of energy. She had a way of lighting up every room she walked into. And even now, in her over the top drill, she looked beautiful. You leaned back and smiled softly. You look like you are about to steal a spotlight from the graduate damsel, Sophie. She gasped, putting a hand to her chest in a mock offense. Please, Wyant, I was born to be dramatic. You looked down at the two gowns hanging beside you, one a safe pastel pink, the other a deep emerald green. Your fingers lingered on the green fabric, that color. Your heart squeezed a little as you thought of him, your husband. He always said green suited you best. Once during a late night dinner at home, he had murmured softly while adjusting the strap of your dress. This color was made for you, Wine. I think the green one. Oh, good choice. That color is stunning. Finally, my best friend is taking risks. Sophie was standing in front of the mirror, admiring herself in another gown, when she suddenly turned to you with a teasing smile. By the way, is Mr. John coming tomorrow? Her words made your heart sink just a little. You shifted uncomfortably. He has a really big meeting tomorrow. Honestly, it's impossible for him to come. There was a silence for a moment before Sophie nudged your shoulder. Well, then, if he can't be there, then I will be there. Her words brought a smile to your lips. What about you? Who is coming? Sophie's eyes immediately lit up. My parents, of course, and my boyfriend. You chuckled. Ah, the mystery man you have been hiding from me for months. Well, tomorrow that's big day. I'm introducing him to my parents after the ceremony. You chuckled, shaking your head, and finally picked up the emerald green dress, holding it close to your chest. Inside, though your thoughts whispered something you did not say out loud. You were lying on your bed, a book rested in your head, but your eyes were not really reading. Your thoughts wandered, drifting with the quiet hum of the night. Suddenly, your phone rang, the name flashing across the screen made you smile before you even answered. Hello, you said softly. Is this my daughter in law? You are getting a PhD. Can you believe it? I am so happy. What is more important, his wife or his meeting? Mom, don't call him that. How can you say that when he dared to tell you he cannot come tomorrow? Forget him. Don't even speak to him for one whole month. You let out a small laugh despite yourself shaking your head. Mom. That's better, she said gently, her voice light now, trying to lift the weight of your chest. Don't worry about him tonight. Just rest. Tomorrow we will be clapping the loudest when you take that degree in your hands. Thank you, both of you. Your throat tightened with emotion. Good night, sweetheart. The call ended, you placed the phone down. The room felt softer, somehow quite less heavy. You lay back, eyes on the ceiling, heart still tight but steadier now. The sun slipped gently through the curtains, painting your room in soft golden light. You had brushed, eaten breakfast, and were now getting ready slowly, determined not to let yesterday's heaviness shadow your morning. Today is your day, and you whispered to yourself as you adjusted your hair in the mirror. No sadness, not. When you slipped into that green dress, you caught your reflection and paused. The color brought out a glow in your eyes, a quiet beauty you rarely stopped to notice. He could see me like this, maybe he would smile. You shook your head, forcing the thought away. Just then your phone pinged, a small notification, a voice message from him. Your breath caught as you pressed play. His voice, familiar and warm, filled the quiet of your room. Sorry I can't attend, but I am very much proud of you today. Love you, and don't forget to send me pictures. The words were simple, but they landed deep. Your throat tightened as the egg slipped into your chest. A warmth of fragile happiness, because at least he had said it. He was proud of you. You held the phone closer, hugged it to your chest. It was almost as if by holding it, you were holding him, feeling his presence through the device, imagining his arm around you. The graduation hall buzzed with excitement, voices blending into a low hum, flashes of cameras catching every proud smile. You walked in with your parents and his mother by your side. Ryan, a familiar voice called, cutting through the crowd. I turned to see Sophia rush towards you, her face glowing with excitement. Behind her, a tall boy followed. His hand slipped naturally into her. You, you said, eyes widening. Then you looked at Sophia with playful disbelief. Our Sophia dating him? She blushed, trying to hush you, but you only laughed, leaning closer. I should have known. Only someone like him could handle you. Her boyfriend grinned unfazed, and Sophia sweated at your arm, embarrassed. The moment turned light, laughter spilling between the three of you as you posed together, capturing the memory, teasing Sophia again. Soon the ceremony began to settle into motion. Rows of students lined up, names being called one after another. The crowd buzzed with applause, parents clapping, professor adjusting their glasses with pride. You found yourself looking everywhere, scanning faces in the audience almost unconsciously, but all of you were saw flashes of color, proud smiles, cameras lifted high, and then your breath caught. Across the hall, just at the edge of the sitting rows, a single stack of your favorite flower rose above the crowd, its vibrant petals catching the light. Someone was holding it. The hand, the sleeve of a suit jacket visible, but the face it was turned away, hidden, almost as if they belonged to another student. Wine, let's go. Sophie's voice broke through your throats. The department started calling names one by one. Your pulse quickened. John Wine, PhD in mathematics. The applause swelled as you stepped onto the stage. Every step felt surreal, as though the world had slowed just for you. Your heart thud in your chest, a mix of pride, excitement, and something you could not quite name. You took it carefully, your fingers brushing the crisp paper, a tangible proof of years of hard work, sleepless nights, and countless sacrifices. Your eyes swept across the audience, catching the smiling faces of your mother, his mother, and the rest of the crowd, and then your gaze fell back to the bouquet of your favorite flowers. The hands holding it were slowly lifted, revealing the face behind the blooms. Your heart skipped, knees went weak, that face familiar, warm, and impossibly real. You blinked rapidly, swallowed the lump in your throat, and smiled, a bright, proud smile that hid the storm of feelings behind it. When you finally sat off the stage, he was already walking towards you, a calm smile tugging at his lips, one hand casually in his pocket. Yet there was a warmth in his gaze that made you. Congratulations, my doctored wife, he said softly, the words filled with pride and affection. A bright smile spread across your face, the happiest you had felt in weeks. How? Why you came? Why did you came? What about your meeting? He exhales a small laugh, shaking his head. That meeting I can get it again, but this. His gaze steady the moment watching you walk the stage, holding what you were for all these years. I will never get this again. You really left it for me. He steps closer, his voice softer now. For us, for the promise I made the day I called you mine. He wrapped you in a hug, strong and comforting. Then, with a tenderness, he leaned down and pressed a soft gaze to your forehead. You can feel his heartbeat against you. Stop, stop, lovey-dovey couple. His mother shakes her head, though her smile betrays her. At least my son has some brain left. Mom, his eyes flicker down to me, warm and playful, then soften in a way that makes my knees weak. He leans in just slightly, voice. I have a special surprise for you, he murmurs. What is it? His gaze darkens and he bends lower. It's a surprise, he whispers, his tone heavy. We are also invited, no, son? No, you guys are not invited. This one is just for us. Oh, look at them, my mom says. Well, go before the air gets too hot in here. As they walk away giggling, I hide my red face in my hands. They are unbelievable. He leans in just enough that his lips brushing my hair. Let them tease you, just think about the surprise I'm going to give you tonight. Your heart skips a beat as he lifts your hand and presses a slow kiss against it, his eyes never leaving yours. He smiles, still holding your hand, and leads towards the car. The night air is cool, the city lights gleaming around you, but all you can feel is him and the quiet storm he just set off inside your chest. Your heart is a mess, but the happiest kind.